But hold on.
We don't even tell them this, or that might be, you know.
And that's what I was saying. Can I just say this right quick?
Handle your business. Go ahead.
When you say the type of education system we have, let's evaluate that a little bit. Because in my world, there are as many educational systems as there are households that these kids come out of. My son's school might not be proficient at all the way that I want it to be. What's the first step in improving my son's education? It's me giving him at home what I know he's not getting out there. If we don't take that first step, who's going to take us in when we're talking about building our own school? If we don't take the first step to show this is how he behaves in this system, this is how he behaves in this new improved system. Sister J, do you got a Mac or a PC?
A PC.
A PC. Do you like Mac?
No, I don't know much about that.
You don't like it?
I like what we were talking about with the
Right.
I'm in my comfort zone.
Okay, I got you. But here's the piece: is that they're two totally different operating systems. So you can't interface from a PC to, take a PC program and then totally just throw it into a Mac, because the Mac is not designed to do that. Or it's more effective in producing certain things. So that's
They can be great teachers.
7-year, so that they can spend 7 years with your child in 7-year cycles. Your child has to train for 7 years. You know what I mean? It's more grounded and designed in a way to teach your child as they ask the questions, as they have the questions on their heart. That's when they produce the information for them. Our school, in terms of Common Core, it does not detail that, but the character in the schools that I love is really about the individuals who really are devoted to teaching and are devoted to
Now,
so sometimes it does work.
Now, this is where we are. Hold on. Fam on Facebook. Feel free to call in, join the conversation. 614-556-4535. 614-556-4535. We started, this is why I love these folk tales. We started talking about a fox and a lion. Now, we have made it to where we are now talking about education. Our ancestors have given us crystallized wisdom. We all could take these proverbs and these folk tales in different directions, right? And we don't have to agree. Gye-Nyame Journey Show is your show. Folktale for grown folks is your show. I got my opinion. Y'all got your opinions. But the idea is to build. Because I learned something every time. Because every time me and Sister J get together, it's conflict. But we warriors. And we learn and we grow from the conflict. Because I don't agree with everything she says. She don't agree with everything I say. But we get to learn. And that's what I want y'all to do. That's what true nation building is about. We got to sharpen our weapons. Our weapons are our minds. Now, for those that are looking at me...
I think nation building was the key word. Nation building.
Yeah, but a nation is composed of different groups. It's different tribes in a nation. And those tribes might not even get along. But when it comes to that nation, and that nation being threatened, your philosophy might be different than my philosophy, but if somebody come into your house because you are my sister and they're coming to harm you, I don't give a damn about your philosophy. I'm coming over there to rescue you. Do you understand me? I don't have to agree with everything we agree with, but we do agree on the base core. We agree on the principles. We might not agree on how to apply the principles. You see what I'm saying? Now, as far as, like I said, because with the education piece, we might never agree, but hold on. For those that are on the line, check it out. I'm not playing with these, with this Nguza Saba challenge. I'm changing the name of the days. Self-determination. I'm redefining the days. As you can see, I got the Nguza Saba across the top. Hell with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I am taking it over. I am discovering it like the Europeans discovered America. I discovered the week. I found it. And look, I put names on it. Umoja, Kujichaglia, Ujima, Ujama, Nia, Kuumba, Namani. Look, we need to start building. Now, back to the conversation at hand. I personally believe that besides the excellent teachers like yourself, Lady J, which is too few, the education system is preparing our children for slavery. Now, I'm not saying that they don't need to be educated. And I'm going back to Shaka's point, because there are plenty of homes that I have seen children come out and do better than they do in some of these schools. Because we don't need necessarily a school to educate our kids. But on top of that, even if we're talking about nation building, we got to build the education system and the business system hand in hand. And as a matter of fact, the education system need to build into the goals of the nation. That's part of the problem with America now, because there is no vision for the education other than getting kids to be able to be measured. That's it. At one point in time, we geared the education system towards getting somebody towards the moon or going to outer space. But right now, what is the focus of the education system? To pass a fucking test. That is not preparing our kids for success.
With regard, and I'm a little, my viewpoint on like this Common Core, is just a little different, right? So I remember sitting in these meetings when they first said that they were changing these tests and they would have these round tables. And I would go and sit. I was a student just being nosy, I guess. But I listened with excitement because for so many years, when thinking about education reform, thinking about how can we measure what our kids actually know, when you give a kid bubbles, who is bubble in an answer, it's really not a good way to measure, right? So when they came out with this Common Core, and I started seeing these tests that they were developing to measure those standards on that Common Core, I got excited because it gave our kids a chance to show what they know. At some point, I want to say, just like you said, there may not be, there's probably more bad teachers than good teachers. I'll probably say that, but I had some bad teachers, right? And what I used to hate was that, even when I became a teacher, some of those bad teachers were still teaching. They were still getting a raise every year. They were still getting their summers off. You know what I'm saying? These same teachers who never gave a care about me when I was in middle school were still teaching middle school. And so what I do love, there's some things I love about the reform of education or the state or direction that we're moving in. And Common Core, one of the things that I kind of like.
Now, but there's
the
But listen, this is. Hold on.
Now people might do their job or get a new job.
See, this the point. See, and listen, I love what you're saying, but what is the Common Core preparing our children for? I mean, I'm just asking. You know what I'm saying? Because.
I'm gonna tell you like this. My job is not to teach, and this is what I get from the Common Core somewhat. I'm just saying. They made some changes to the standards, and I think that I felt like it was at an advantage for our kids because of the way they think. Because they like, yes. Let me just say What's strategic thinkers? What's strategic thinkers? A lot of these tests they measure our strategic thinking ability. See, I don't have to be the one to know everything, but if I can manipulate information, if I can summarize, if I can do some of the basics.
About to bust up in another bottle.
It's just that
strategically, how do you recommend a system?
Hold on. I gotta pay the sponsor. Hold on. All right. This show. Hold on. Shaka. All right. I guess they can't hear me. Facebook. Yeah, but hold on. Look, this show is brought to you by that Ambrosia. This is the God body. I'm gonna crack this open. For us to be sitting up here and okay. You tell that to the 500,000 people out there that's still paying back loans. She said, just in case you aren't here, that college loans are a lie. You don't have to pay them back. Is that what you said?
I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth.
Woo!
I'm telling you, you pay off so much of that loan, but I'll never pay off what I borrowed to get my master's degree ever. I'll never.
So now, but hold on. The point.
A large proportion of because of what field I'm in.
But that's the
I'm
point.
gonna pay a portion of it, and then I'm not gonna pay no more of it.
Well, hold on.
If
That's
it
the.
weren't for me being a teacher, if I didn't have such a noble profession, I'd die and come back and still be paying off those student loans.
See, but that's my
Never gonna
point.
pay off those student loans.
That's my point. Listen, as a people, we have to get to the point where we establish, like that line, like the story. We establish our parameter, our border, and our protocol. As a people, we have to start setting up education systems, either in these buildings or outside these buildings, where we are preparing our children for the real world. I don't honestly believe,
I agree.
you know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that teaching is not a noble profession. But in America, they don't nobly respect teachers. Hold on. Sister Monica said those standardized tests are a joke. They are not for us. It's strategy how to take it. It is a hustle. So try me neither. So right. I'm a substitute special ed teacher, and you should see how they do. Hold on. I gotta. How they do our children. They don't care about our kids, which in a sense it wasn't designed for anybody to care about our kids. They're our kids. Nobody will take care of your stuff better than you, nor should they. We can't expect that.
Okay, so can I suggest something there? And again, this comes with you're going to need people who are experts in these areas, right?
Man.
So if we're building, if we're nation building, if we're building up infrastructure, we need people again who are experts in many areas. Eventually, we could be training our own teachers. I see that as something that's foreseeable. You see what I'm saying? We start training up our own teachers. Another thing is, I'm trying to stay on education, but I'm just going to throw this out here. We have an issue with police officers. You know, it is this ideology of manifest destiny that allows certain individuals to go into the military, go into policing, and things of that sort because they feel like it's their job to catch and save everyone, right? And so if we know that the biggest issue with cops and security shooting black folks is that they've been is the images that they've been programmed that really they fear. They're fearful, right? So I've been long stated, I'm saying it's a long time that we need to these schools, powder schools that give these training to these new cops. We need to start up these schools. We need to train our own people to go into that profession as well as far as policing to keep our community safe. This, that, and the other. But we just got to train up our own people. And if
But
we
you
don't
know.
have people who are experts in those areas, you can't do that.
Now, but hold on. So now I want you to listen to the terms that you're using. Experts. Where do you become an expert for that at? See, because it feeds right back. It feeds right back into their systems. All the experts come from them. See, my whole issue is we have to be bold enough. Since it's Coochie Chocolate Day, we got to be bold enough to define our experts. We got enough experts to where we don't need their certification. You know what I'm saying? Because
But we don't. I mean, yeah, you're right. But at this point, I don't think that we are in the area that we have those experts because we are constantly discouraging our children, our people, from going into those professions. So we're constantly telling people don't go into those professions because this and this. Then we're not going to have the people that will have the expertise to train up people to go into those positions.
Lady
So
J.
I don't think
Lady J, I hear you. But it's like my point is being lost because I'm not even, because when I start talking about business, because what you're talking about are not business. They are jobs or professions that you go in to work for somebody else. Now, I want to bring it back. When I was talking about setting our parameter, because I understand the importance of education. Because our kids need to learn how to read, write, and do arithmetic. Right? You know what I'm saying? But a lot of that stuff could be done in business. Like, for example, when I go sell my ambrosia, actually, when I trade my ambrosia for people to support the Gye-Nyame journey, right? Cleve could count the money for me. That's part of education. You know what I'm saying? When my sister Monica's out selling her body butter, right? Her kids could be helping her. That's education. You see what I'm saying? Education is not just sitting in the classroom in the way that we've been taught. You know what I'm saying? I want to move it because we're gonna have to end it in a second because I'm already over an hour. What I want to say is, I was talking about starting businesses that we can control from the top to the bottom. Where we control it from the production standpoint, where we can control it from the retail standpoint, and where we can control it at least a portion of it in the from the customer standpoint, so that we can start a cycle going on in our community where we got constant dollars coming back in and floating in our community for longer than 6 hours.
Yeah, I do.
Yes, sir.
I wanted to, and I'm glad that you steered it the way that you did because it makes it real easy to make this point. Listen, you will always have educated capitalists. You will always have educated opportunists. You'll always have educated bullies. The whole piece in us being able to create the infrastructure is relationship building with each other, with our first, to be able to build a more sound foundation for our home, so that the stuff that we do doesn't feel like work when we're doing it.
My dream.
When we're doing it for people.
See, and that's all I'm saying, because I hear you in the education piece, but we got to understand that education and all. See, cultures control certain things so that they can educate people and control people to maintain the culture. We don't have that. So when we talk about the education piece, one of the reasons that it rubs people sometime in the wrong way is because that's not in our realm of control. And what we're educating people to do is to support a system. Hold on. Listen. You send your kids to school because you have to. You send your kids to school because it's the law. Wait, hold on. We send our kids to school because we have to. We send our kids to school because we need somebody to babysit our kids while we at the job. The whole bottom line is the education system is there to socialize our children. You said one of your favorite words is propaganda. The school is full of propaganda. Because even when you close your door and you educate your kids, it's certain things that they got to come out knowing. If they don't, you're going to lose your job. You know what I'm saying? It's certain things that our kids are being taught in these schools to help maintain the structure that is basically oppressing us. Now, if they get extra out of that, it's good. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm talking about business, go ahead.
As far as the goal standpoint on what should our goals should be, and I'm thinking is cultivating political thinkers, cultivating people who can discriminate between information, creating individuals who can construct their own knowledge. So I think that my favorite thing is children we do not teach children what to think, but how to think. And though
see, but you brought it back to you brought it back. Somehow we ended up back on that whole education piece. And I know that's your thing. Listen, I'm hearing you. But hell, let's start with some shea butter. Let's start with some shea butter. Let's start with some shea butter. Let's start with toothpaste.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
What's up with a grocery store that would sell all these things?
Listen, no, the reason I'm keeping it singular like that is because, and let me be straight, it's because these are things that we can control from the beginning to the end. If we do a grocery store, then we're going to have to do business with somebody else to bring in the cabbage because we might have non-grown cabbage. We don't got the farms for that right now. But if we could control, if we could, Oh, goddamn.
We did. Hey, so let's take any one product, any one of those simple products that you're talking about, hot tail.
Right?
We don't teach our children how to cultivate them. They will sell it off and not know the value of what they
Now,
For example,
wait, I agree with you, but let me say this. This is where her point comes in. This is where those people who have education in their heart and understand, that's what we, and you said it yourself, in our homes. That's why we got to teach our kids to value that, because right now, you, me, and her come up in the age where they told us, go to college so that you can get a better job so that you can make money. Money was the end outcome of college. That was the end outcome. You know what I'm saying? That's why your ass is in debt. Because you knew that you was going to come out supposedly and make some money. So, what's up, Prophet?
hey, what's up?
You better speak, because you know how we do it.
I have no idea. Like, there's like a noise in the background.
That's Lady J. She always come with some extra stuff. And then she disagree with everything I say.
Okay, well, what's the topic?
Oh, man. Dude, you got, we talk, I don't even know what it is no more.
Hey, can I chime in right quick?
Go ahead. Who is that?
It's Shaka.
Go ahead, man.
I'm watching this show. I just finished the first season of Queen Sugar, and it's beautiful, man. Oprah presented it. It's emotional as all get out though. But here's the piece: is that a young man and his sisters inherited a whole sugarcane farm, right?
Uh-huh.
Sisters is basically trying to figure out how to sell it off. Then they find out that the reason why their daddy wasn't doing good was because of the relationships of the white sugar farmers down there and how they kind of bullied him out of the mix. So now they want to learn how to make this like the empire of sugarcane. The whole piece is that his youngest son already knew how to do the farming. The sisters did not trust in him because he was the youngest.
Right.
So here, what it really comes down to, we can have all of what we talk about. The universe might send it to us just like in that show. It sent it to them. But if we don't know what to do with it, it's a lost cause.
Now, hey, and I agree with you. Now, but the piece is now, that comes with some of the home training you're talking about. Because we got to teach our kids that the ultimate goal is ownership. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I disagree with that a little bit.
oh, we got another disagreeer. Of course, it's the prophet, but go ahead.
Alright, so basically, like, that last part, like you said, like, basically, we have to wait for it to come to us.
Oh, you disagreeing with him. I love you, prophet. I knew you weren't disagreeing with me.
Wait, I'm not done. See, now, as much as, like, I love the idea of waiting, you know how long we've been waiting? And I mean, like, seriously, we've been waiting for so long, expecting the next generation to do something. The next generation ends up, like, messing up badly, to the point where that generation ends up waiting for the next generation to do something. And while we've had, like, basically, like, little pushes, we've never actually broken through. Right. So, No, that's not the type of real question is, what are we waiting for? Right. Why are we waiting?
You're on fire.
Okay. I had to call in because I couldn't keep on typing. I gotta say something.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the bottom line here in Detroit, we went through we're going through economic restructuring as black-owned businesses and things of that nature. Right now, Detroit is going to have a major program for businesses downtown. I have a major business downtown Detroit. Something is not me, and they was $0. I've been doing my business, black-owned business. I went to Ohio State University, went to private school, but was always taught to be over to have an outside business as a husband. So I teach my kids. Yes, I stress education. I'm an educator, but I teach them at home. They're gonna have they can run my business from the beginning to the end. Where might get make my product. They know price point. They They watch Shark Tank. They watch The Puppet. They watch MSNBC Business. They know the stock market. I teach them how to trade. Do you know how to trade the Forex market? That's how you get your money back to me, because you can educate people. You can educate yourself. And I can show you all that, so you can make the money to get it back into the black community. You have to educate. Just go to school. They have to go to school by a law, or teach them homeschool yourself. But you got to put that other piece in there too. All my kids have their own business. But when they go to college, they're going to get their education. But with that education, my one want to be a dentist. She won't work for nobody. She'll have her own dentist practice. My other one want to be a doctor. She'll have her own practice. My other one want to go to the NFL. After that, he'll have his own facility. They're going to have their own. That's what I teach them.
What?
That wasn't Lady J. That's Sister Monica talking. That's somebody new on the line.
Sister Monica. How you doing? Doing good.
All of that is beautiful. What I'm talking about is creating a nest egg and teaching our children how to protect their nest egg from the bigger bullies that know exactly how to manipulate them. And that's the pieces that.
Oh, so I do that. That's what I do. That's what I do. That's what I do. That's what I do.
You know what? This is a serious question here. Does anybody actually know the economy of the United States right now?
Oh yeah, for sure. But how about this? When Donald Trump was winning, how about this? Let me just tell you this. This is the state of the economy. Let me just enlighten you something. When Donald Trump was winning the election, when the stock market was plummeting, there was a whole lot of black people in my millionaire club that was trading on the Forex and made $10,000 within 20 minutes because they knew what the economy was doing. But see, you got to be educated to know how to do that. we in our community here in Detroit, we don't run on what the economy is doing, because we got something that's real powerful that we done tap into, that Bill Gates, Warren Buffett is doing. And we're showing each other together how to get this, how to do this. So we do.
Keep on going.
Hold up. There's a point right here. So when the economy fails, I'm pretty sure I can actually trust you to build up a new one.
We don't have to build up a new one. We don't have to build a new one because we can just trade on the foreign exchange. That's something that we didn't even have. We didn't even have the insight. We didn't have the ability to get into it. It's just opened up to us.
Okay.
Can I say something real quick? Okay, so I think the caller just brought up some really amazing points, something that I think about daily here in Columbus, with regards to like things like gentrification. There's so many opportunities out here for us to own wealth. I think that the caller is right in saying it's up to us to take advantage of that. And I believe we're in the midst of the Great Awakening. I think that it is about time that change is overdue. And I believe that it is coming because, like the caller said earlier, the gentleman caller, he talked about our children's IQ, this, that, and the other things being a little different, and them having a little different access, which is why we all should be training up our children, because essentially we're putting them into a situation where they can get this ball going. Like Prophet said, we put it on every generation. But I believe that because of the state that we're in right now, things are happening. I want to when I was younger, I visited Detroit for the first time. I went to Kalamazoo. My dad lives in Detroit, so I would travel throughout Michigan, and it was something that was very interesting to me. The number of black folks I've seen. Here, I don't go places and only see black people.
How you doing, Miss Ma?
When I was in Detroit, when I went to Chicago,
I think congratulations on the baby.
Parts of Texas, I'm only seeing black people. You see what I'm saying? These
What's
are
up, Steffi?
segregated places, and people have different opportunities. African Americans have different opportunities in segregated places. So if we're talking about infrastructure, again, building up something in our community, we got to be amongst our people in order to do it. And places like
The lines are packed. Call in 614-556-4535.
They're gonna be on the come up.
Hold on.
But the funny part about it is
Happy New Year to you too.
It's the Europeans who is giving us the money. Like Dan Gilbert from Cleveland, Ohio, the owner of the Cleveland Cavaliers, he's buying up all this property and creating all these programs for the African Americans to get into this.
Now,
All right, I guess like it's pretty much all of downtown.
It's time for me to like make something. All right, listen, like very, very close because it's something I've known for a while about. I just keep my mouth shut about it. The economy failed. It failed all the way back in 2012.
can y'all hear the guest
Like literally, the American
on Facebook? Can y'all hear the guest?
credit is going off word. Everything's shifting towards credit. Literally everything is shifting towards credit. As for the change, who does that stand like the way for change?
Say it again.
That's the way for change. Change is already here. But the thing is, like, if you, like, it's like, the change is going on right now is simply like this. It's like, if I keep telling you that change is coming, but it's already here, you wouldn't know that it's already here because I keep telling you that change is going to come.
I tell you.
And I've noticed that like last year I've heard people say change is coming, change is coming. No, the change is already here, but we're still like stuck in like the freeze.
All right, hey, check this out. Hold on. Listen, I hate to break this up, but we are over half an hour over. And I enjoyed the conversation. The lines will be open again tomorrow night. We're going to be talking about some proverbs tomorrow. But this is what I'm talking about. Because this one proverb took us into education, took us into business. You know what I'm saying? So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to thank all those people that was with us on Facebook. I'm here every I was about to say them days. I'm here every Kuji Chagalia and every Ujima day. Get the calendar.
Until we transition over.
You say what?
You're gonna have to say the days. You're gonna have to say the days until we.
I ain't see you say the days. You say what days is it on? I said the days. I said Kuji Chagalia and Ujima.
Oh my goodness, these are so difficult. Like I am so excited about the days of the week. I'm gonna tell you, I'm super excited. But Tuesdays and Wednesdays, people. Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Kuji Chagalia and Ujima. I claim the days.
Freestyle Fridays.
It's Freestyle Nia. Freestyle Nia. I'm through with them. I discovered the days of the week, just like Columbus discovered America. I'm placing the red, black, and green flag on that shit, and I'm saying that the days of the week are Umoja, Kuji Chagalia, Ujima, Ujama, Nia, Kuumba, Nemani. I'm just saying, take the challenge. Try it. Because it's real. It feels real good. Today, I was focusing on Kuji Chagalia all day long. I knew she was going to hang up. She always hang up on me. Oh, I thought that was Lady J that hung up. Who was that hung up? Oh, Shaka hung up on me. All right, I want to thank everybody that tuned in. I want to thank my cousin, Miss Monica. I want to thank the traveling brother D, who was patient and didn't even try to bust in on nobody talking. I want to thank the controversial and I disagree, Miss Lady J. I want to thank Prophet. I want to thank Shaka. I want to thank Miss Ma for tuning in. I want to thank Miss Jackson. I want to thank Elder Tony West. I want to thank Gloria Long. I want to thank Superior X Averett, also known as the Prophet. I want to thank Sister Gloria. I want to thank Onaje for liking and sharing. I want to thank Brother Juan Rollins. I want to thank every last one of y'all. Share. Take the challenge, right? Take the challenge. Now, this is another reason I put the challenge. If you look up the hashtag 224 self-help process, you will see that it will take you back to all my shows. But the 224 self-help process is that you spend at least 2 hours a day on your liberation, 2 hours a day on your spiritual development, 2 hours a day on your meditation, 2 hours a day on your workout. Do something 2 hours a day to move yourself closer to your higher self. Part of mine is talking about and looking for each one of these principles on the day. Preparing for my podcast, preparing for the live stream, waking up and greeting y'all in the morning. I want to thank every last one of y'all. I love each and every last one of you. And I want to borrow $5 from each of y'all. Thank you. No?
I'm broke.
Let me say this, Hatem, and I tell everybody, it's a movement that's going on in the African American world here that's training people how to trade on this Forex, this foreign exchange. And if you guys want to know how powerful this is, I'll be more than happy to share because I share knowledge with anybody.
Miss Lady, what's your number? I need it.
It is 248.
Hold on, wait. Actually, I can tell. Let's go first. Crash. Boom. Where you at? Okay. Oh my God. Okay, got it.
248-773-2265.
I hope that's your business number because that just went out on Facebook.
Oh, that's fine. I'm good.
All right.
Yeah.
So now what we're going to do is I'm going to set up a show where I want to interview about your products. We're going to discuss your products as well as this Forex thing. So maybe we might try Friday. Nia. I got to train myself. I'm still hypnotized. But once again, I love every last one of you. Make sure you share the show. You know what I'm saying? Let people know that you was on. We got 6 people on the line. I can hold at least 100 people on this conference call. Support the journey.
What is that you were drinking?
That is called that ambrosia. This is a drink that I make. It is a raw honey kombucha, raw honey and green tea kombucha that I created and that I'm drinking on a daily basis. And I got people around me drinking it. And when people support the journey, I make sure they get some. You know what I'm saying? I got to make it to Detroit so I can drop some off. Huh?
How can I get some?
I'm still working on shipping it. I don't know how well it's gonna ship, so I might need to put it in the car and come up there. If I'm gonna get enough people supporting the journey up there because I got a few people listening up there. I'm gonna have to make a trip up there because y'all about 2 hours away.
I can sell that. I can sell that in my beauty bar.
You could trade it. We don't sell. You know what I'm saying?
Trade it.
Right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I got somebody right now. One of my dudes came over my house and hooked me up with his lawyer and basically got the lawyer looking into all the legalities in me selling a fermented beverage.
Okay.
But the health benefits are ridiculous. You can look on at Gye-Nyame and one of the first blogs that'll pop up on there is telling you about that ambrosia. You know what I'm saying? So that you can probably get more information. It's basically a kombucha. So that's that commercial. But I love each and every last one of y'all. But school starts tomorrow, and I gotta get to bed. So with that, I say peace. Oh, what's up, Larry? What's going on, man? You come in at the end of the show. All right. What's going on, Larry? Larry, why you ain't got your own stuff, man? That's your wife's name. All right. All those on Spreaker, I want to thank you for tuning in. Of course, you know this is Gye-Nyame Journey Radio, and I love each and every last one of you. I would send shots out, but I'm streaming, and my phone is there. So with that, I'm out. Peace. Larry, hold on for a second.